Hey, how it's going guys? In this video, I'm going to show you a trading agents tool that I have created using a framework named trading agents. So this multi AI agent tool will help you make better decisions, when you are placing trades, right? That's the agenda of this video. So this is for all the traders. Okay, this tool that I'm going to show you, that how AI agents can help you, in your decision making. Not gonna place the trade for you, or tell you to kind of buy or sell or something in that way. Like, it's just going to help you. It's just like an augmentation or amplification of what you do. So if you look at here on my screen, I have something called trading agents. It says multi AI agents financial trading analysis engine. Okay, built using trading agents framework by AI anytime. And we have used this trading agents framework, but a lot of changes I'll show you. Now if you look at here, first I'll show you the results, and then we'll go back and see a lot of things here. So if you look at this, I have a ticker symbol that has a way where you can enter or input your stock ticker, like let's see Nvidia for example, or you have Apple, Microsoft, MSFT, TSLA for Tesla, AMZN for Amazon, and so on and so forth. We also have quick select, where you can quickly select a few things, and then we have analysis date. So let's say if for tomorrow I want to look at the trading analysis or something, I can select the date accordingly. So you can look at here, I have selected a date. It says 1st August 2025. Then I have a different set of team, right? These are all my analyst team. Now I don't have to rely on analysts, right? I can create my own team of analysts who are nobody but the agent, the AI agents of the world. Now if you look at here, I have market analyst that basically does all the technical analysis and market trends analysis. Then I have social analyst that basically help me do all my listening kind of activity, both basically something called let's say active listening on social media, where you have social media sentiment, you have public opinion, so on and so forth. Then we have news analyst. In the news analyst, what it does, it looks at the news on platforms like Bloomberg, Reddit, Finnhub, so on and so forth. And then I have fundamentals analyst that basically reads about company financial statements and company fundamentals. Then I just click on research depth. So there are three different types of depth of research that we can do. So one is the light, which will be a quick analysis. Then we'll have medium, that will be a balanced analysis. And then we'll have deep, which will be a comprehensive analysis. That's what it is. So it's, if you look at from top to bottom, it's about the latency and time. If you go into deep research, comprehensive analysis, it will take a lot of time. And then you click on start analysis, it will start working. All the agents will take a few minutes and then bring up you the analysis result. Now, here is the interesting thing. If you look at this analysis progress, it says progress 100%. I have two things. One is agent based output or recommendation, and then one which is more statistical algorithms. Okay, like basically looking at the patterns, running some machine learning algorithms, and then giving you recommendation. So if you look at here, Nvidia recommendation trends, which is based on Finnhub data. This is our Finnhub stock API that basically gives you REST APIs, or RESTful APIs rather, and web sockets for stocks, currencies, and cryptos, right? Whatever. So this is amazing. Now I have taken this data. The data, you can get your APIs API key from here, and you can of course build it. Now here you can see it says strong buy. So the ratio between buy, hold, and sell is strong buy and buy. So it combines basically 70% of our decision to buy it, okay, for Nvidia. And then we have hold, and then we have sell also. So Nvidia is a very tempting stock because they built the entire AI infrastructure, and we are living in the world of AI right now, right? So everybody wants to buy AI stocks, and when Nvidia is one of them, right? They have $1 trillion, I think they already reached, right, market cap. Okay, so now here is the agent's output. This is a statistical algorithm output that you see based on pattern, and here is the AI agent's output. You can see it says based on the debate between the risky, safe, and neutral analysts. So we have different analysts, right? We have risky, I'll show you, neutral and safe. they give you a comprehensive recommendation for NVIDIA with clear, rational, and strategic actions to guide the trader's decision. As I told you, it's just gonna augment you. In the end, trader will only you will take the decision. Okay. Now, if you look at this, it also gives you a recommendation to buy, but with a caution. So you never know, guys, right? One wrong move and NVIDIA is down, down, down. Right? You never know that, right? This is how it works. We are living in a very different era. So even statistical says buy, and AI agents, group of agent also says okay, buy. Now the rational is, you can see all the rationals. Continuous innovation, they are innovating in the space of GPUs. They came up with Blackwell recently, and now they have a lot of other things that are happening on the open source AI space. You can see CUDA platforms, of course, right? They have recent resumption of H20 AI chip sales to China, and that's why Jensen Huang was in China, right? He was in that event where he talked about the democratic, I don't want to, not democratic, what is that bloody party? I don't know. Okay, whatever party it is. Okay, so he talked about it. He talked about President Xi or whatever. Okay, I don't know how they pronounce the name, but yeah, he was like talking a lot about China because he wants to sell his chips to China. So that's what it is, and it's a positive sentiments and recent development. You can see it as a bullish sentiment. Everybody likes Nvidia. Okay, if I say so. Okay, you can see risks and valuation. It has a PE ratio of 55.97 is notably high, and this circumstance mandates caution. That's why it's saying the PE ratio is high, and that's why it says buy with caution, right? Now it also has a balanced perspective. It has a strategic action. You can see increase position by 10 to 15%. Establish technical alerts. Of course, you should do it based on MACD and RSI. You can see continuous market monitoring because NVIDIA innovates at a rapid pace. Excuse me. And it should have a productive measure. So this is our final trading decision, guys, right? We also have market analysis report. We have, you can see market analysis report. You can see the market analysis report we also have on August 1st, 2025. It says NVIDIA has a notably volatile few months leading up to August 2025. You can see 50 days SMA moving average. You can find out 154.51. Currently over the 50 SMA, which is fantastic. Conservative dynamic support, 200 SMA, 10 days EMA, exponential moving average, that good exponential actually. And then we have moving value, actually, moving average, convergence, divergence value. You can see it also gives you Bollinger Bands. It also has Bollinger Bands. You can see middle band, you can see upper bands, lower bands, fantastic, right? That basically helps you the chart. We can bring the chart also, guys. We can just take these three values and try to create a Bollinger Bands as well. And you can see key points. I have to take care of this table actually. This table is a table in Markdown. I have to probably render it in a better way, but this is what it is. You can see given the final transaction proposal is buy, but buy with caution. Okay. Then we have fundamental analysis report also. It gives you the fundamentals, company's fundamentals, NVIDIA Corporation, NVDA, the stock ticker, technology sector, Jensen Huang is the CEO, current price, change, open, intraday, high, volume, low, key financial metrics. You can see recent company event. As I said, right, Jensen was in China. He talked about H20 AI chips. A lot of things actually, guys. And the conclusion. You can see investment plan I haven't implemented yet. We can do that, but this is what it is. Amazing response that you see, right? And it's not only based on okay, you build a agent and then just do it. We also make sure that we also bring the statistical patterns and try to correlate with each other, because correlations are really important in this kind of regulatory industry, because we are talking about BFSI, banking, capital markets, finance, and insurance, because these are regulated industry. You cannot just rely on like AI agents and build it. You need better observability, better monitoring, explainability, and so on and so forth to kind of rely on this, in these outputs. So this is amazing, right? And I have a bit of interface that you can see, light, dark. Amazing tool, guys. I built this in a week of effort. Now let's go back and see how did I build. And for people, just to show you okay how it's working, you can see here is all the response in the terminal. You can see all the response on the terminal. In the terminal we get all this response. For NVIDIA you can find out everything, and I'll show you that how you can also build it actually, because the thing I have used to build it, the framework, which don't provide this interface. I have built this tool from ground up, actually, this particular tool, because this one trading agents framework that I am using by Toric Research, all credit goes to Toric Research, that they have given this amazing framework to work with. You can see this is a framework, trading agents, open source, 18,000 stars almost. So they're going on a rapid pace. You can see from month of June to August, it has like grown up. Now this is how it works, right? Amazing. You can see. So this is how a high level architecture, the schema of it, the data sources. Look at the data sources. We have market, we have social media, we have news, we have fundamentals. In the market, we have Yahoo Finance, Y Finance library, Yahoo Finance. We have Finnhub. This is Finnhub. We have social media. Right now, they don't have capabilities to connect with X, because X is very difficult. It's behind a paywall now, right? So you have to pay money to kind of get tweets or comments from X. But you just Reddit and subreddit threads basically to get information. We are using Bloomberg, Reddit, Finnhub News, and for fundamentals we are looking at the company profile, SEC documents, SEC 10K documents, financial history, so on and so forth. Now, researcher team is set of bullish and bearish. So you can see bull and bear. Discussion happens, researcher team. We have buy evidence. Bullish will always give you buy evidence because I am bullish, so I want to, like, let's say buy. But on the bearish side, it will always look to sell. Right, so you can see sell. Trader will decide based on the risk management team, neutral, aggressive, comprehensive, conservative, my bad. And then it goes to manager. Okay, decision. I am not using OpenAI O1 because it's really costly. I use GPT-4o for this purpose, but I will show you how you can make that model change and all. That's not a big problem. So this is what trading agent, guys, trading agent, but it's a CLI based. If you just work with this, you will not get this kind of interfaces. You will not have this statistical thing, because I have connected with Finnhub and I have created these charts and all. You will probably not get these outputs also, because I have made a lot of changes. So if you just want to rely on trading agent, go and do git clone trading agent and run this python -m cli.min. It will open this CLI, which is very interactive. You have to just search few things and interact, but that will not be enough in my view. Okay, that's why I did a little bit of study, research, and put my efforts to build this very comprehensive tool for traders, right? If you see it over here. Now, how did I build this is the question. So you can also do it. Let me show you this. I always create an architecture diagram to explain, right? Because this is very important. So if you look at here, we have a front end layer. Now this is our front end layer that you see. This is our front end user interface, right? This is what it is. Now on the front end, we have a React UI where we are using Material UI framework. You can use and design. You can use a lot of other things, Chakra and so on and so forth. We have a Finnhub recommendation chart that you see this coming from Finnhub data, the chart that I created. Then we have a selection of ticker. You can select ticker. For seamless experience, we have some quick ticker selection. And then we have dark light mode and then markdown rendering for the output. Then we have a FastAPI. So as I told you, right, I created this backend completely. So if you come here on my code, you can see I have created this API server.py actually. Now this API server.py is completely created by me. It's not available for trading agent framework. So you can see I have created this data validation using Pydantic, what model to use, different endpoints, so on and so forth, right? Now, this is how it looks like. You can see running on port 8000, right? Now come back. This basically have a few things. It has a recommendation endpoint based on the pattern basically, and then use statistics to kind of derive that value. And then we have status endpoint, analyze endpoint, and result endpoint. Now then we have some data storage, which is of course local, because we are using ChromaDB for vector stores, and then some caching. We are using it for local systems like browser, and some local file system for storing into JSON and so on and so forth. Now this is our main thing that you see. It's the graph orchestrator. Trading framework is kind of built on LangGraph, LangChain, LangGraph both, and you can see here we have different agents: news analysis, risk management, final decision, market data, sentiment analysis, so on and so forth. It uses these external data sources. You can see here I'm not only using Gemini. I have to add OpenAI models also. I have a fallback models also. So there are two models that I am using here, both Gemini and OpenAI models. And this is how the architecture looks like. And this is amazing, right? Let's say if you change this NVIDIA to kind of MSFT, right? Also, I change MSFT, and let's say these are all fine, and then you just click on start analysis. It will again go and like run it. Let's go back to code a little bit, guys. Code analysis. You can see here it's how working, just to show you that it works live. It's not a fake or a hard coded solution. You can see it's getting all the data. You can see total record. It's working. It's passing. Sometimes it gives you an error, but that's fine. You can parsing is a bit problem. So I'll show you that in a bit, but let me tell you how you built it. So let's say you only want to work with the CLI one, then you only have to do git clone and that GitHub repo. Then you will get this folder called trading agents. You see this folder. Now in this folder, we have to create a virtual environment that I already have created. And then I have this trading agent, which has all the subfolders and files. So we have agents, different types of agents, analyst, managers, researchers, risk management, and trader. You can see how they have defined. You can see these are all basically functions with the better prompt structure, system prompt, user prompts, right? And then we have, risk management agent. We have researchers agent. You can see if you go to researchers, right? It has bearish and bullish researcher. What kind of prompts have been given. You can understand. You can improve this prompt if you are building it by yourself. Then I have my data flow, because data flow is really important. So if you go inside this, data flow shows it connects with Finnhub, it connects with Google News, it connects with Reddit, it connects with StockStat, it connects with Yahoo Finance, and it has some utility. You can see this is how company info has been fetched. You see this? This is how company info has been fetched, right? Amazing. And you can see these are happening. MSFT we have asked, it's giving you all the MSFT 200, 300 days. Now after data flow, we have the graph thing, because I told you it's based on graph. You can see it uses LangGraph actually. You can see LangGraph, it uses to build it for the tools. It brings everything under one hood, one structure. That's what it is. So it has agents, data flow, graph, and then it has your main.py, so on and so forth. Now I have built this API server completely to create all this, connect with the trading agents framework, and leverage those classes and modules. And then I have created this UI, trading agents UI, that you see the entire application that you see here, trading. And it takes time, guys, because it's an multi-agentic solutions. If you go through the architecture, a lot of things are happening right here. It's not that quick. You can see how it works completely, they will tell you, but this is how the high level overview is there. So amazing, right? Trading agents, I'll give you this also, go through it if you want to build it by yourself. And if you are interested in this tool, let me know in the comment box. You can also reach out to me through my social media channels, right? If you have a lot of questions about this or any other topic, find those information on channel banner and channel about us or this video description. You can reach out on LinkedIn, email, or look at my portfolio site. If you learned anything from this video, please hit one like, through like icon. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe the channel, guys. That helps me to motivate and create more videos. You can see it takes a few minutes, so you have to be patient because it has to do a lot of analysis and research before it brings you the output and whatnot. You can see it's still not done. You can see it's bringing up. So let's wait for this and then we'll wrap up this video actually. Okay, and I'll recommend you that don't always go. You can see this, MSFT, you can see it says hold, which is fantastic. I will also hold. You can see hold for last few days, buy. It's mainly buy and hold. That says a statistical pattern, but on the agent side you can see it says hold, and you can find all those information over here, the market analysis, everything, right? Fantastic. This is amazing. If you look at this, fundamental, everything is there, the current price and the outputs and everything. But before you use these tools, guys, right, make sure you do your own analysis, you do your own research before relying on these kind of AI solutions for making financial decisions. It's not that easy. It's not explainable. So keep that in mind. You need a governance layer on top of it to be successful using these to make decisions. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.